Shabbat Shalom, brothers and sisters. I apologize for the noise. I'm trying to get some of my pre-Shabbat work done. I wanted to continue on a little bit with my series. I was gonna just read through scriptures with you guys, and I'm in Lamentations 2. Alright, ready guys? How Yahuwah in his displeasure has covered the daughter of Zion with a cloud. He has cast down from the Shamayim to the Eretz, or from the heavens to the earth. And has the comeliness of Yasharal, and has not remembered his footstool in the yom or day of his displeasure. Yahuwah, our Creator, has swallowed up without compassion all the pastures of Jacob, or Jacob. In his wrath he has thrown down the strongholds of the daughter of Yehuda, or Judah. He has brought them down to the ground. He has profaned the reign and its rulers. In the heat of displeasure he has cut off every horn of Yasharal. He has withdrawn his right hand from before the enemy, and he burns against Jacob like a flaming fire, consuming all around. He has bent his bow like an enemy. He has set his right hand like an adversary, and he slays all who delighted the eye. In the tent of the daughter of Zion, he has poured out his wrath like fire. Yahuwah has been like an enemy. He has swallowed up Yasharal. He has swallowed up all her palaces. He has destroyed her strongholds, and he has increased mourning and lamentation in the daughters of Yehuda. He has demolished his booth like a garden, or Yarden. He has destroyed his place of meeting. Yahuwah has made the appointed times and Shabbats to be forgotten in Zion, and despises sovereign and priests in his raging displeasure. Yahuwah has cast off his altar. He has rejected his set-apart place. He has delivered the walls of her palaces into the hand of the enemy. They have made a noise in the house of Yahuwah, as on the yom or day of an appointed time. Appointed time is a feast day for us, Nazarene and Israelites and other people that are in the truth. So I just wanted to point that out. Yahuwah has cast off his altar. He has rejected his set-apart place. He has delivered the walls of her palaces into the hand of the enemy. They have made the noise in the house of Yahuwah, as on the yom or day of an appointed time. Yeah, the appointed time is like a feast day, or for regular people it's holidays, but for us they're not even on the same day as regular holidays. I just wanted to add in the explanation. Yahuwah has planned to destroy the wall of the daughter of Zion. He has stretched out a line. He has not turned back his hand from destroying. And he has made the rampart and wall to lament together. They have languished, or they've been ruined. Her gates have sunk into the ground. He has destroyed and broken her bars. Her sovereign and her rulers are among the nations. The Torah is no more, and her prophets have found no vision from Yahuwah. The elders of the daughter of Zion sit on the ground, are silent. They have thrown dust on their heads. They have girded themselves with sackcloth. The maidens of Jerusalem have let their heads hang to the ground. My eyes are spent with tears. My inward parts ferment. My bile has been poured on the ground because of the destruction of the daughter of my people, as children and infants languish in the streets, or perish in the streets. They say to their mothers, "Where is grain and wine?" as they languish like the wounded in the street of the city, as their life is poured out in their mother's bosom. How shall I admonish you? To what shall I compare you, daughter of Jerusalem? To what shall I liken you to comfort you, maiden daughter of Zion? For your break is as good as the sea. Who shall heal you? Your prophets have seen falsehood and folly for you, and have not shown you your crookedness to turn back from your captivity. But their visions for you are false and misleading messages. All who pass by have clapped their hands at you. They have whistled and they shake their heads at the daughter of Jerusalem. Is this the city that is called the perfection of loveliness? The joy of all the earth? The joy of all the earth? All your enemies have opened their mouth against you. They have whistled and they gnashed their teeth. They have whistled and they gnashed their teeth. They say, we have swallowed her up. This is certainly the yom or day we waited for. We have found it. We have seen it. Yahuwah has done what he has planned. He has filled his word, which he commanded in Yomim of old. He has torn down without compassion, and he has let your enemy rejoice over you. He has exalted the horn of your adversaries. Their heart cried out to Yahuwah. Wall of the daughter of Zion, let tears run down like a river Yom, day, and Layla, night. Give yourself no numbness. Let your eyes have no rest. Arise, cry out in the night, or the Layla. At the beginning of the watches, pour out your heart like water before the face of Yahuwah. Lift your hands towards him for the life of your young children who languish from hunger at the head of every street. See Yahuwah and look attentively, to whom have you done thus? Should the women eat their offspring, infants of a handbreadth? Should the priest and prophet be slain in the set-apart place of Yahuwah? No. Young and old lie on the ground in the streets. My maidens and my young men have fallen by the sword. You have slain them in the yom of your displeasure. You have slaughtered without compassion. Would you proclaim, as in a yom of appointed time, the fears that surround me? And no one escaped or survived in the yom or day of the displeasure of Yahuwah. Those whom I have nursed and brought up, my enemy has destroyed. Okay, that was part 2. And I will go on with some more in part 3. Lamentations 3 we will go through. I will read a little bit from one of Lou White's books, The Timeline. It's a very good book. This is one of the pages I'll be reading from. For truly I say to you, okay, if obeying the 10 commandments of our Creator Yahuwah is now the pursuit of the Shaitan, the adversary, Satan, then one needs to consider Yahusha's words at Matthew 5:18 through 22. For truly I say to you, till the heaven and the earth pass away, one yod or one tittle shall by no means pass from the Torah till all be done. Whoever then breaks one of the least of these commands and teaches men so shall be called least in the reign of the Shamayim. But whoever does and teaches them, he shall be called great in the reign of the Shamayim. For I say to you that unless your obedience exceeds that of the scribes and the Pharisees, you shall by no means enter into the reign of the Shamayim. You heard that it was said to those of old, you shall not murder, and whoever murders shall be liable to judgment. But I say to you that whoever is angry with his brother without a cause shall be liable to judgment. And whoever says to his brother, Rakah, shall be liable to the Sanhedrin. Back then, the Sanhedrin was like one of the church leaders or circus leaders, I should say. But whoever says you fool shall be liable to the fire of Gehenna, which is hell. Yod is a smallest letter. Tittle refers to the turn, horn, or stroke within any individual Hebrew letter. I'm just explaining one of the words from what I just read for you guys. And here it shows the opening ceremony, and it looks exactly like the altar of Zeus. And sun worship, it shows a high priestess lights torches from a parabolic solar furnace. Archimedes used the same principle using polished shields against the Romans in the siege of Syracuse. That's right there. And you can find these books on Amazon, and you can find Lou White's channel on YouTube. He's very good. I can read you guys a little more from this. Jesus really means Hail Zeus. And it sounds like it in Spanish. It really does. It does not mean the Lord of salvation. Pegasus, Tarsus, Dionysus, and Parnassus are just a few Greek words referring to the fake deity Zeus. What possible motive would anyone have for replacing the true name with a Greek word containing Zeus in it, or Zeus in it, other than tradition and clinging to habit? We must never deny Yahushua's name, and he will not share his esteem with another. The Olympic Games honor Zeus, and they light a torch from the rays of the sun and carry the presence of their deity to light the altar of Zeus so he can watch the athletes compete. And you can find some stuff about this on fossilizedcustoms.com/Greek, GREEK.html. Yahushua is the anti-venom. Where is the brood of vipers thriving today? Does Yahuwah want us to obey and live, or disobey and think? It's okay with him if we believe the Torah with a curse against us until Yahushua took it out of the picture? No, we're supposed to continue to believe and continue to read the Torah. We're supposed to be reading it daily. And celebrating the feast days and the Shabbat. Okay. With him, if we believe the Torah with the curse against us until the Prushim Pharisees controlled doctrines, and by their teaching authority ordained all who taught the traditions of the fathers as they ordered. They did not know by what authority Yahushua was given authority to teach. Traditions of men became their commandments, superseding the commandments of Yahuwah. The venom of vipers has stunned the whole world, but Yahushua is the anti-venom. The brood of vipers now thrives in the Christian seminaries. And in vain do they worship me, teaching the commandments of men, forsaking the command of Elohim, or God. In the Christian faith. Forsaking the command of Elohim, you hold fast to the tradition of men. And he said to them, well, do you set aside the command of Elohim in order to guard your tradition? For Musha said, or Moses, respect your father and your mother, and he who curses father or mother, let him be put to death. But you say, if a man says to his father or mother, whatever profit you may have received from me is korban. This is a gift. Korban is a gift. You no longer let him do anything at all for his father or his mother, nullifying the word of Elohim through your tradition, which you have handed down, and many such traditions you do. Mark 7:8-13 in the BYNB scriptures. See Romans 3:13 and Psalms 143. But I read from that for you guys. And I will, I'll be ending my video, and I hope everyone has a restful Shabbat and a beautiful weekend, and try to get everything done today before Shabbat starts. Hallelujah. Praise Yahuwah. Praise the Almighty, and stay Kodesh, stay holy, stay vigilant, be safe, and I love you all. Shabbat Shalom, everyone. Bye-bye.